The Venezuelan national accused of posing as a 17-year-old high school student using false documents is expected in federal court today.
Anthony Emmanuel Labrador Sierra is facing felony forgery charges. Laura Sandlin has been going through this case and joins us in studio. Laura, what do we know about the timeline of events that have happened?
Kaylee, Tim, it has been a whirlwind of a case, and it all began in September of 2019 when Labrador Sierra entered the United States legally using a non-immigrant tourist visa and a Venezuelan passport that indicated he was 18 years old at the time. The visa permitted him to stay until March of 2020, but he was scheduled to return to Venezuela in November of 2019, and records show he never boarded that flight. In April of 2021, Labrador Sierra applied for temporary protective status and employment authorization documents, which he would later reapply for 3 different times. That same year in September, he obtained an Ohio driver's license and identified himself as a temporary resident non-U.S. citizen using a birth date of 2001. Then in 2022, Labrador Sierra legally purchased a 9mm semi-automatic pistol at Bass Pro Shops in Rossford using his Ohio driver's license that showed that birth date of 2001. This would later show on his federal firearm transaction record. He submitted enrollment documents to Perrysburg High School in January of 2024. He claimed to be a 16-year-old born in 2007, where he presented a Venezuelan birth certificate as proof. And then this month, Perrysburg police contacted U.S. Border Patrol for assistance in identifying Labrador Sierra. He was initially investigated for fraud, and on May 20th, Immigration and Customs Enforcement lodged a detainer against Labrador Sierra, signaling their intent to take him into federal custody. On May 21st, WTOL 11 confirmed that Labrador Sierra has a child with a local woman who asked for privacy and says she has no involvement in the impersonation. It was then on May 23rd when the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Ohio announced federal charges, including possession of a firearm by an alien unlawfully in the U.S., making false statements during the purchase of a firearm, using false documents to represent himself as a U.S. citizen. So what's next? Labrador Sierra remains in custody at the Wood County Jail. He is currently being held on a $50,000 bond with conditions that include wearing an ankle monitor and staying at least 2 miles away from Perrysburg High School and the home of his former guardians if released. His next court appearance is scheduled for May 29th in the Perrysburg Municipal Court. We have the full timeline events, including other reports, on our website at WTOL.com. Reporting in studio, Laura Sandlin, WTOL 11.